Greetings, family. Peace, love, and black power. This is Guru. Thank you for tuning in. Today's vlog is about a Massachusetts cop's wife who faked a home robbery. Then she blamed Black Lives Matter for the incident, police say. Let's go to this story. So, family, the wife of a Millbury, Massachusetts police officer is accused of faking a robbery and vandalizing the couple's own home, CBS Boston reports. Police say on October 17th, Maria Daly reported a burglary at the family home, saying jewelry and money had been stolen. She also reportedly said her home was tagged with graffiti that appeared to reference the Black Lives Matter movement. Well, family, as it turns out, according to the Millbury Police Chief Donald DeSorcy, investigators have determined the entire account was false. In other words, instead of this being a vandalism and a home burglary and robbery by Black Lives Matter, this incident is wholly about white lies that matter. This one, she got cold busted. Quote, "Something wasn't quite right," unquote, said DeSorcy. "I think that was pretty obvious, and as a result of that investigation, the officers did their due diligence and followed through with the investigation that we had," unquote. And, quote, "Basically, we came to the conclusion that it was all fabricated," said DeSorcy. "There was no intruder, there was no burglary." Just after she filed the police report, Daly took to social media saying, quote, "We woke up to not only our house being robbed while we were sleeping, but to see this hatred for no reason," unquote. In other words, family, this little wench went on social media telling all her friends and family and anyone else who would tune into her white lies that her house, her and her husband's house, was vandalized and robbed while they were sleeping. How many times have we heard this story? And how many of them are actually really true? She even went so far as to spray paint Black Lives Matter all over their house. What an idiot. Well, family, the chief says Daly's husband, Officer Daniel Daly is his name, was not involved in the deception and has been exonerated. It's a story generating a lot of reaction in town, however. Quote, "She must have tagged the place herself," unquote, one neighbor said. "I don't know why you do that. If you're going to stage a robbery, I mean, really, come on. You're a cop's wife. You should know better," unquote. I think that's a very a good point the neighbor stated. However, the neighbor neglected to state how she made reference to the fact that it was an incident involving Black Lives Matter. She turned this into a hate crime, in other words. As a matter of fact, she should be charged with not only falsifying police reports, but also trying to cause and incite racial tension. So it should fall somewhere under the lines of a hate crime. If they don't have this recognized in the mandate under hate crime, they really should put it under there when people try to come out with stuff like this and they say it's a different racial group and then it turns out to not being at all. Anyways, family, it says Maria Daly, which is the culprit here, the white liar, faces charges of filing a false police report and misleading a police investigation. Yep, she should be charged with this for sure. But again, it should involve some type of hate crime, in my opinion. That's just, in my opinion, attempted hate crime, if you will. Whatever the case, but she clearly was telling some white lies. That's the main point. So, family, this was actually done by the culprit, the one who called the police, tried to say it and blame Black Lives Matter. This woman did this to themselves, and now she's being charged for it. Good for her, and good for justice. So, family, if you have any comments, please leave them below. I really appreciate your time watching. I appreciate your support. Thanks again. Until the next vlog, please, peace, love, and black power.